2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us...
Young from...
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Jay, the pass to Bagley. To the inside, Jay, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Garland, he's checked in for Culver. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Brokoff passes to Melly. Here's Brokoff. Good ball movement here by Team World. Pass to Doumbouya. Just 5 to shoot.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout.
Bagley's got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Team World trails by 18. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Passes to Melly. Can they get it?
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, Greg, and I think they're doing a nice job.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Doumbouya. Count it from 12. USA leading by 18. Jay, the pass to Bagley. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good. Morant. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for USA.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for USA. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stripped it away. And finished off by Bagley.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Karuch. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. From deep. Not going to go that time. And it's USA rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for USA, they've got Garland, Jay out there with Carter. Then there's Marvin Bagley, and it's Morant in at the shooting guard.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And guys, as big men in the NBA get quicker and sleeker, Marvin Bagley looks to be a prototypical frontline player.
A great all-around game, and he just moves so well for his size. Terrific first step, and can also play with his back to the basket. Can follow his own shot and has a good nose for the ball around the rim. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the left side wing. Here's Karuch, defended by Bagley. And it's sent back by Carter. And now USA on the break. Morant with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brokoff passes to Doumbouya to stop the run. And it's sent back by Carter. And the pass to Melly. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Melly's got 8 points.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Okobo, the pass to Melly. Pass to Okobo, stolen away. One-on-one fast break. There's Garland. Karuch grabs the board. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Okobo, the pass to Melly. Knocks it loose. Pass to Karuch. Here's Brokoff. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 3 on the clock. For the 3. It's hauled in by USA. Passes it to Morant. Down low. Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got his first points of the game. And it's a Kobo with the ball for Team World. To the middle. Here's Melly. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Jay's got it gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Karuch. Bagley with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Throws it up high, and then Carter with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Brokoff. To the left wing. Here's Karuch, defended by Bagley. And it's Karuch missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kicks it to Bagley. And here's Morant. He has 5. The pass to Jay. USA needs to get off a shot. Carter, that's good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
That shot's good from Jay.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Brokoff. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Now, here's Garland. To the paint, here's Jay, and he jams it with authority.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's a Kobo, still looking for his first bucket in this one. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. And USA will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Carter. Hunter comes in for Bagley. Culver's checked in for Morant. And Trae Young subbed in for Garland. Young outside. Inside. In the corner, it's Hunter. 18 feet out, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 4 assists now tonight. Young's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Feeds it to Barrett. Here's a Kobo. In the corner, Barrett with it. The three-pointer off the mark. .35 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one's good, Ayton.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Poirier. 16 seconds left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Team World with another miss.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Young for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. USA ahead, running away with this one. And will return. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars. Change checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And a change for Team World. Musa's checked in. So Team World's 5 right now. Barrett is out there with Doncic. And it's Poirier in at the 5 down low.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Pass to Okobo. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying. And if you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
Barrett kicks to Doncic. Rebound by Jay. Jay's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Again, USA.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Musa over Williamson. Musa can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Down low, out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. Garland, he's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Doumbouya's checked in for Doncic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Young pass to Jay. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have family, Clark, when you played your last couple of years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
And USA making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Team World. On offense, here's Team World. Okobo, the pass to Musa. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Poirier, pass to Musa. Clock at 6. There's the 3. It's hauled in by USA. Garland's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle, Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Musa, defended by Young. Musa passes to Okobo. Fires for 3, drops in the tray.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
It's good. 12 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Okobo, the pass to Karuch. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Okobo, the pass to Melly. A minute 20 left here in the 4th quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
Timeout, 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. The USA calls time here.
I got it. Honestly, ever since I put my boy. Sometimes I see him.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for USA. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Here's Okobo. Doumbouya gets a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And it's Okobo missing.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Here's Okobo, defended by Young. The pass to Melly. Three-pointer, drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Sinks it, and the shot from James.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Musa. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. First, I want to say congrats. Triple-double. Incredible night. But I'm curious, were you aiming for that? It was something you were aware of?
Kenny, man, you might think I'm faking, but I didn't even realize it, man. I was so focused in on this game. Now, I think we all were. We wanted to come out here with a victory. We had a great practice leading up to this, man, so we didn't want to let it slip through our fingers. The triple-double, well, you know, that's just sweet icing on the cake.
Well, if you weren't aware, you actually didn't get it. Nah, I'm only joking. Congrats, man.
Thanks.